So I'm gonna do the same I did last time. Wait for everybody to come in. I'm gonna sit idle for a minute, and then when you get 2 or 3 people in the room, we'll keep going. By the way, happy Easter for all those who are going to rewatch this. May your Easter be blessed, and many more to come. Devo, what's up, brother? Ross Khan, thank you for coming. We may have a special guest today. I would tune in. They have their opinions on what happened to me as of Friday, or Thursday, the 14th. Preston, what's up, good man? And not only did I find what was happening atrocious, so did this man. I've been in touch with him for a while. I haven't done much, so I haven't been in touch with anyone. So we're gonna wait a little bit longer. And I'm also wanting to get some opinions and, hear what people have to say. Yep, thank you, Devo. Go check him out. And tell him I said you had to get your ass over there. Preston, what's up again, buddy? I need my co-host. You can share videos better than I can. Has anyone seen the San Joaquin video yet? I hear you, buddy. I got another share on San Joaquin News Network. Thank you. God bless you guys. Keep doing what you're doing. Sending people my way and exposing people like we're supposed to in our activism, using our rights. And, I'm catching a lot of fuss in the comments. And the past 2 days have been really strenuous in the comment department because I'm catching a lot of shit, but I really don't care. Do anything you need to do to feel safe while you're doing this. I don't care. You know what I mean? Nobody wants to be in custody of people like that because you have no idea what's going to happen. They could have roughed me up, on the way to the jail. You never know what these people have on their mind. So, D. Johns, how are you, honey? Happy Easter. Feel free to come up and we'll get some topics started. And if my man shows up, we'll go ahead and touch back on the little things we've already touched about and get his opinion. Excuse me. I had to stretch there, folks. I was a little cramped up on the backside. And so I'm not giving out any locations, but next week I will be doing another video. New location. I didn't want to go into it because I didn't. What's up? What's up, buddy? Um, it's a different location. I was just trying to avoid it. The mandates are gone, and that's one thing. One thing I haven't fucking really went out because I don't. I'm kind of over it. At first, I thought it was cool, and I have all these cool masks, but it did get tiring. It really did, especially when you have to work in them and you're on the labor force. You might as well get that and have somebody on your line or wherever you're working kick you in the gut once every 5 minutes. That's what it feels like comparing to breathe. If you guys want to come up, come up. And then I'll start with the topic because a few of y'all have called me in the past couple of days. Thank you for your calls. Um, wondering what happened there. Well, it was a shit show, bottom line. You need some Easter subs. You already got my sub, Devo. You got it, brother. So, how was everybody's Easter, by the way? I was going to take my kids to the park today, but it is a bit breezy out and it makes it way colder than it looks. But we had sunshine though. Yeah, somebody go click on his icon, go to his page, and sub and subscribe. Or subscribe, give him a like. You can do that now. Hit their icon, and it can take you directly to their channel. All right, later, man. And I will be taking the appropriate measures. I'll just answer this real quick from comments later on. We'll get into comments because that's where I've been most. I'm not mad at anything that anybody's saying. I take it as a constructive criticism. And those who thought I may be talking out of line, I wouldn't reread your comment. I took it wrong, and you were right. Thank you for saying you had respect for what I do. And I shouldn't have took it as a pun, and I am 100% sorry about that. And I commented back to you if you'd like go back and read it. There you go. And if you don't like what I'm doing, leave a comment. I feel it's valuable, so it is what it is. And I'm kind of waiting on Preston to show up too. There you go. Thank you, D. Jones, one of the best moms in the game for the 1A community. We should be paying her for what she does. She would be a rich Mama D. I sent Josh that video too. By the way, D. Jones. And whoever picks it up, are more than welcome to use it. You know the drill. I appreciate all who shares. Sharing is caring in many ways. Other other ways, not so much. What do you think are the chances that it'll play, D Jones? LOL. Yeah, those help. Sorry, my messages are probably or the comments are coming in late. It doesn't matter where though. So I made one decision to follow through with the proper paperwork. I will also be recording that too, but I'm gonna do a little static on that, and I don't think I'll be going live. But the next location, I had no problem using Prism at all, and it never came in bad like YouTube does. So if you ask me why I'm using Prism, it's just better decoded. Don't tell me you're modding from a hospital bed. I'll come down right down there and be like, "Listen here, lady. Please tell me it's not because of COVID or something." All right, good. I hope you're modding under a soft blanket right now, all comfortable and whatnot. No, no. Yeah. Yeah, these always come in late. You had a stroke. Oh, dear Lord. Well, I want to know who's got your blood pressure up to do that because I want to kick their butt now. Okay. I was reading the message. Yeah, I'm close to 1,000 guys. It's been over a year since I've been doing this, and I'm coming a little bit by little bit. We'll see what happens. Uh, I'm not gonna stop. That's for sure. I don't think there's much that would get me to stop doing this. That's just my opinion. Man, I didn't eat nothing. I didn't eat nothing for Easter in a long time. Well, I mean, if it works out, go for it. Um, Prayers and all, you know what I mean? So, everybody put your prayers out there if you believe in that kind of thing for D. Jones. Uh, May she recover swiftly from her surgery and be back in ass kicking form. I'll paste the link. You're more than welcome to come up. And NC Tire Hunter said, or no, New York Tire Hunter said earlier that he had to put the kids to bed, but I ain't that bad. Not one bit. Go back to my YouTube. And my next location, there's, man, that's funny you say it like that. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We got you. That's what my dad always used to say. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. Shit was getting deep. Or he did something dumb and came out okay. Joe Cool, thank you for showing up, buddy. There you go, bud. There you go. If you want to come up, we got Joe Cool in the house. I invited him. I wanted to get some of his opinions. And so far, my other guy hasn't showed up, but that's cool. I'm going to give him time. We'll give him time. And I'm sure if he would like to come up, if you want to come up. Like I said, I need some opinions on shit. I feel like I'm stuck between a door frame when there's an earthquake happening. There you go. Yeah, thanks you guys for sitting and watching. I'm sure somebody will come up. Cajun, thank you for showing up. I mean it. So this is what we're gonna do. This is how we'll start this off right now. I'll just go ahead and do it. So I'm just gonna do a little public opinion on this real quick. I want to know if you find this true or false, guys. If you're just going to give, this is from a comment from a guy named Dan Campos. He says, if you're just going to give your ID anyway, then you should probably give up the auditing. You just made it harder for the next guy. Do you agree with that or disagree? We'll get chat involved. If you disagree, put a 1. If you don't disagree, put 2. if you would like to read the comments that I have replied, you can go back and read them. I've said them once. Okay, we got two. So you disagree. No, I think I said number one was agree. All right, leave me a comment, unknown dude. I'll post it once I see it. Why you feel that way? And then we'll move on to a different one. Well, welcome to the show. Well, you got any opinions on anything? Go ahead. So I'm reading real quick. Sorry, these things come in late. Well, thank you for thinking it's nice work. Like I said, if you have any opinions, I'm more than happy to let you. Yeah, that's true, D. Jones. Thank you. But yeah, express your opinion. Leave it in a comment. I'll even go over it. What I'm doing right now, I'm just hosting this, so I have to leave my bias at the door. Everybody is entitled to their opinion and free to say what they want. So, let it be known, guys, that RPD is watching. Don't give them a hard time. Be respectful, mannerful. Just don't lose respect before they lose respect for you. Okay, there we go. Okay. Just didn't agree with you on our training facility, but you have your freedom. So, um, yeah, opinions are like assholes. Sometimes they can be brown and stinky, but here, I believe that he has a right to say what he wants, state how he feels. And like I said, I will go over that topic. But I'll ask you a question, unknown dude. Why do you not agree with me on the facility? It was put up with taxpayer money. And I really wanted them pictures, and I was going to post them on my community page because they were really good pictures. All right, hold on. Give me two jiggles. All right. Unknown dude. We do special training and don't want the public to see. All right. Everybody that watched the video, clearly. Oh, let me see your face, Preston. Give me 1 second, unknown dude. Wave. Dude, go back. Wave. Wave. Wave, Preston. All right. Wave. All right. Everybody that watched the video. No, Preston, you don't know who he is. He's one of the buddies I worked with down in Tennessee. You're echoing, bud.
There we go.
All right. Just to let you know, we have a viewer from Richmond Police Department that is viewing me right now. His name is Unknown Dude.
There we go.
Treat him with respect. Joe, cool, I got you, baby. As you seen, you saw my video at the training center. Am I correct, Preston?
Yes.
All right. Unknown Dude, this is a fellow person that I worked with before. This is News Now Preston, Nashville.
All of these.
I'm going to go ahead and get back to this. So I'm going to show this to press real quick. Okay, Justin agree with you on our training facility, but that you have your freedom. So he's probably saying that it's not public to him, which, that's his opinion. It's all right. It's a matter of perspective, and I want everybody to respect that. And then I asked him, I was like, what do you disagree with it? So he posted this next comment. And I understand that you have certain tactics you have to do. But the only time I think it'd be shifty in that situation, if you were doing drills and somebody tried to pull up and record you, I would have real concern to that. Like I said, I'm leaving my bias at the door. That should worry you. But a guy holding a coat and a smartphone really doesn't constitute any panic. But if you have any other opinion, I can ask you a couple of things maybe if you'd like to reply. Like I said, I will banner it for you. And then not only can I put my opinion to it, press and everybody else can also do it in comments. But once again, all I want you to do is treat them with respect. Don't lose the respect before they lose it for you. Somebody gets out the way with you off road, you're more than justified. If there's anything you think I didn't do well or you don't agree with, just go ahead and comment. I don't care.
Hey, Midwest, do you notice Unknown Dude? Because he just said two different stories. He said he used to be your old employee, and then he says he's with the Richmond Police Department.
Yeah, okay.
That might be a troll. I'm not saying it is, but chances are it could be, chances are it could not be. I'm just going through the comments on what I'm saying. What he's saying.
How long you been on the force if you're a rookie? If you might add, you don't have to. Just asking. Now, if you spout out a certain number here, I want to know who you are. So.
Well, I'm not trying to dox where you worked at, but he put it in a thing that says he used to be your employee at Paragon, whatever that is. But I don't know. Okay, he says he's a rookie.
Yeah, I know. I see that. I don't see no Paragon.
Hey, yeah, it's up above. It's right above. Hang on, let me see it again. Right above Cajun Randy, which is Hey Joe. It's got unknown dude. I'm your old employee from Paragon. It's right before Joe Cool says Hey Cajun.
Oh yeah, I see it. It's one of my boys probably trying to fuck with me. I see it now.
I'm not saying unknown dude that you're not a cop or anything. I'm just trying to look out for my buddies. All I'm trying to.
If he's gonna bring up Paragon, he probably worked with me. Not. I said where I worked in the video, so he's watching. But yeah, so the comments has been kind of rude. Let me see your face, Joe. One more time, do it again.
That's good. It's dark in here already.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. Well, I'm glad you came by.
Yeah.
So, I messaged you earlier, of course. Um, you had watched the video. I gave up ID.
You did. And you knew I was going to give you shit about it when y'all got here. I know you did.
Yeah, so go ahead and like I said, I'm gonna leave my
Actually,
bias. I'm gonna leave my bias at the door. I'm gonna
all
take
right
it.
on.
What
Actually, I'm
every
gonna be honest with you. If I'm not sure I'm on legal footing, I give it up to. I don't carry ID, but I'll give my name or something. But there, you know, you could stand on. They can't trespass you without a warning first. Period. I mean, you take the. I don't know. In my opinion, you were not given a warning to leave, and your first warning, the only way the law works if you say no when asked to leave. You never did that. um, so yeah, I got to be honest. You did great and all of that shit, but you're gonna get shit, and hopefully they do kick you around a little bit, because next time, you'll be a little more prepared. Listen, I'm not trying to kick you. If my car is parked into some place where I can't leave it, or I remember one time I was in, I don't know, Virginia or New York or somewhere. Anyway, I had to go see a chick in Boston the next day. I got out there, police kicked me out the police station, and I left because I wanted to see that girl. If you have a reason, I understand. You might pull up on a car part, so you just got your car parked around the corner in a gas station, which means if you take that arrest, they take your car, and you out of another $500, $600, $700 in Chicago. That's like $700 to get your shit back.
right.
So I understand all that. But if none of those things applied, no, I got to kick you around a bit, man. You don't have to fucking ID. It's a secondary charge. You said all the right shit, and you're right. There is a time when you ID, under threat of arrest. But fuck that. If I'm on a legal fucking sidewalk and someone cop comes up to me and says, "Give me my ID," and no, I'm 180 feet away from your scene. Fuck that. Give me your ID. Under threat of arrest, I'm gonna give it to you. Fuck no. Fuck no. It's not even a possibility. Fuck no. But that's me. That's just me, right? Rogue, them, a lot of other niggas be like, "Oh, fuck that, Joe. Give up your ID, take him to court." But that's
Hey,
just me.
let 1 second, Preston. Don't worry about him. I may know who he is. He's just fucking with us,
Oh, okay.
dickhole.
I'm just looking out
Um,
for you.
it's all right. But Joe, yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad you went Kenny Rogers on that at first. You know,
Fuck
you
it.
you got to know when to hold him, know when to fold him, and that was my
Yes,
whole point in doing what I do. Now, do
yes.
you in fact believe that with me IDing under duress of arrest, um, does that not open a case or
It
constitute a
does.
case
It
itself?
absolutely does.
So go ahead with my man, my mentor. I've known this man for over a year, and he's made for sharpening them motherfuckers up, and he's done it to me. So
Right
I'm
on.
gonna say it. There is more than one way to get a case on these guys without you have to go in jail. So I'm gonna state
I'm
it.
telling you.
Go
Yes,
ahead,
I'm
Joe.
sorry, but a lot of people agree with you, right? Me and Rogue had this discussion a lot. Fucking who else? Liberty Freak. I just left him. I don't know, a couple weeks ago or something, and he's like, "No, Joe. I think that you give it up. You be courteous in doing so. It doesn't affect your lawsuit. It strings it." He's like, "In court, you're gonna find out I was right." So it doesn't mean that I'm right. I'm still new at this. People who've been at it longer than me would agree with you. I could probably get Rogue now. I mean, it's Easter. I don't know what the fuck he's doing, but I think some of my friends would agree with you. Give it up. Your case is just as strong.
Well, yeah.
You
Well,
right.
you know, boy, my boy Ninja, News Now Ninja.
Hmm.
He was like the third or fourth person to call me.
Yeah,
In about 24-hour time
yeah,
at that time.
yeah,
And I just want to tell you all thank you for the calls and shit. And
yeah. He's great,
he
Ninja.
he he even said, he understood what he was doing, but it would have been a different story with him, which I understand.
Right, right. And Ninja's really like super polite. He is one of the nicest cats. Him and like Arm Fishman, Solo Yaka, them two are the most polite cats I know, man. In real life, them guys are so polite and charming and shit. I was like, me and him went out
Yeah,
with my
dude.
girl. I'm like, man, I'm gonna get my girl away from you, bro. You just
Yeah.
too fucking charming, bro.
Dude's an hour behind us, and we were sitting there on Facebook, fucking basically drinking together. I
Yeah.
looked around and I was like, "What the fuck am I doing?" And I did it one other time at Preston's house.
Right, right. By the way, Preston, how you doing, man? Is that news now, Preston?
Yeah, he's not Preston, but he's not paying attention. You're muted, buddy.
Okay. Yeah, you're muted if you're
Yeah, I
talking,
hear
man.
him.
All right. I'll just
I'm kind of upset with Joe right now. I still like him, but he was trying to troll me on AC and Asmar's thing. He was telling me like it was, but I have no problem with him. But how you
well,
doing, Joe?
tell me, because I'm really opinionated. If I'm trolling, I'm just for fun. We
Yeah,
probably had a,
dude.
but
Well, I
Okay,
I,
mean,
okay.
you wasn't exactly trolling. You were like agreeing with everything that Asmar and AC said about a lot of negative stuff towards me, and you was like, "Yeah, that's true. That's how he is." There's a bunch of stuff that you were
I
saying
wish
that
you
was
could
kind
name
of
some of this shit, because I wish you could name some. I don't want to.
about the thing with the rape on Rogue, which a bunch of other stuff, and it was just a bunch of bullshit. But I got over it. You're still my buddy. I still like you, Joe.
All right, all right. I barely remember. Fucking, they was accusing you of something, apparently, huh?
Yeah, they were trying. They were trying to. Well, it was actually the time you was trying to show them the video where the guy got stabbed at the domestic.
Right. Well, I mean, look, there are always going to be differences of opinion on what we
Yeah,
do.
that's why I
Yeah.
said I'm not. I'm
I
not
Yeah, I
upset
understand.
ain't
with
gonna
him anymore.
bullshit you, man. I do like
It
eight
took
or
me.
nine
It
pounds a
upset me
night.
for
I
a
don't even
couple of days, but
remember.
I'm over it now.
I don't even remember. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I'd be on like eight or nine of these, and I hope you don't think that I was just siding with asthma, and I hope that I wasn't influenced by someone, especially them, because not so much AC, but asthma are just those crazy accusations. So I know you got
Yes,
to
he
look through with him
does.
with certain goggles. I hope I was just commenting on the facts and not emotionally, and I hope I didn't give you a hard time.
No,
Uh,
and that's
Well,
why
I'm,
I
I
said
mean,
it upset me for about a day or two, but then I got over it.
yeah,
So
well,
you're still
let
my
me
buddy, you know,
interject.
Joe.
Let me interject real quick. I don't mean to interrupt between you all, but here's the
yeah,
thing. Like I said, I've known Joe for quite some times, and if he ain't making you think or rethink what you're doing, that's his purpose.
yeah.
He has built the trigger sometimes and find the right in the disagreement. So you gotta realize that too, Preston.
I I get in trouble all the time like that, and people think I'm being mean or agreeing with the crowd or
I did
something.
Midwest. That's why I'm not upset with him anymore. He's good in my
I
book now.
appreciate it. Oh
All
yeah,
right. Well,
man,
since we
and
got that on the
yeah,
list,
yeah, that's right.
I got
Yeah,
another topic since I got you here, Joe. Um, Now with the case that I got open,
yeah,
um, how would you move forward yourself? I know how I'm going to do it. I'm not going to say it openly,
you,
but
yeah. Right on. You talking
how
about
would
the ID case from the video we're talking about?
yeah.
I don't know. I've never filed a fucking lawsuit. I've never even requested a FOIA. I've never even put in a complaint on a cop. I'm sure it's that street shit. Well, I'm so hesitant. You don't even put your enemy in a system, right? It's not even a thing. It's hard for me to even consider. But I'm, and that's just me being stubborn, and I got to get around that shit.
Right.
So I'm just trying to say I'm not really good at it. I don't know how to go through the legal system. I've been avoiding it. I hate these people and all of that shit. I'm learning. In fact, I just talked to audit them. I don't know, like maybe an hour or two ago. Last night, a police hit a guy, and and I come up there and he run everybody ID in the car. One guy got a warrant, so they hooking him up and they letting the other people, everyone else go. And then the police car is literally still pushing against their car and damaged the rear quarter panel. I'm like, wait a minute. They was talking about they was in an accident. I hear them talking about an accident. I never thought they were talking about with the police. And after there about 5 or 8 minutes, I hear him say, but y'all hit me. And I go on the street and I see his car, he hit the guy, obviously. So, I told him I got the incident number from the guy. In fact, I got the incident report that they wrote out and gave to him. He gave it to me, and I called to audit them. I'm gonna FOIA the cam. The guy even showed. I could show you. Oh, I'm on that phone. I'd have to switch phones. The guy even showed him the video in the car and was telling him, "No, you bagged into us." Which is crazy. It's just insane. And no damage on the rear bumper. He's saying he bagged into the police car. The damage is on the quarter panel in the back. And they show it. I was like, can I see? Like, no, you get away from here. Blah. I think I do what the fuck I want. You know the type how I be talking. And I
Yeah.
got it. I got the computer from a distance when he showed, dude. And I was like, what do you think? You think you back there? He's like, hell no, we was standing still, blah, blah. So I got to FOIA that footage. This is going to be my first endeavor doing it. So I'll be needing to ask people, how do I do this? So I'm not that skilled.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to do the proper thing. I'm Monday, tomorrow is going to be a big day for me because I have a lot to do. I have another location in mind. I'm going to hit that up. Uh, and I'm pretty sure the same thing's going to happen, but who knows? I could be wrong. Probably by the same dude. We'll see. Because
Let me ask you, is that going to be your approach if you're on solid legal footing? And I mean super solid, not no quasi forum shit like you were. A parking lot may be quasi public forum, and they may have an argument, which they don't. It won't hold up in court or nothing. But assuming you're not in uh, some quasi public forum, you're on solid legal ground, and you know it. Do
yeah,
you still give up under threat of arrest? Do you still give
My
your ID?
opinion, Midwest. I think all he was doing was just trying to ID you and get information, find something
Of
on you,
course,
buddy.
no,
of
it was.
course.
There's a previous video. Well, if you saw the San Joaquin video, they took the bit of a live stream where I first met the guy
Yeah, I
um,
remember that one. I was on
on
your live that day.
18th
Remember?
at an altercation where somebody pulled a gun, but he was legal to carry. So I ran down there. I ran in like 12 blocks, and I got there in 5
Damn,
minutes.
bro.
Yeah, dude. uh,
I
I
can't run
caught
a
my breath.
block no more.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I can move when I want to. Um, but anyways, that's when you first saw me. So in that beginning of that video, and that's the same guy, hands down. It's
Yeah,
Hobbs,
he was
hands
an
down.
asshole then too.
Yeah, he couldn't
So
wait to ID you then.
yeah, I know. Man, dude, I was three when he pulled back around and told me that I couldn't protest. Was I had never been madder at that point at anybody.
Yeah. Did you
Like,
know how well you did? I know I jumped in on the UID and shit, but other than that, you're aware of how well you did, right?
um,
You
I
uh
mean, I guess I don't.
you was I'm telling you, if you don't give up your ID, that's a 250,000 views. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
did
but
that fucking well.
yeah, I understand that, but a quarter million views isn't going to get me out of jail or get a lawyer.
I agree. I'm just thinking that I don't know, man. It's the perfect audit. You don't give up because you said all the right things and you were right, and you making me, I don't know. I'm gonna be arguing with Liberty. Just I don't know if everybody. Yeah, I probably shouldn't tell his business, but I'm gonna be arguing with some motherfuckers, about this shit because Fuck, man. Preston, what do you
I
think? Do you
think
fucking ID or no?
only on the threat of arrest.
Yeah. What about
But
Preston? You're on a solid sidewalk. You know you're doing no wrong. Guy walks up. You're 200 feet away from a traffic stop. Not even an accident scene. He tells you, "I'm gonna arrest you if you don't ID." You're aware that it's a secondary charge. You don't have a primary charge, motherfucker. You ID?
I'm gonna try my best not to.
I hear you. I hear where you're going with that.
But Midwest says, it's not worth going to jail over, and whoever's
Then
watching
your
any
case is
time,
so much
yeah, shooting the
stronger
cases or
when you
whatever.
don't do the goofy shit I do and be like, "Fuck you, blow me, cop." You know.
Yeah, dude.
Right.
Yeah, I even told you that I was 2 seconds away to tell him to suck this dick. But
Right. I've,
I,
I've,
I,
I've been in jail once doing it. That's for telling the chick to suck my dick.
oh man, dude, and I forgot. I didn't do it because I didn't want to get a strike from you because that's your shit.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right.
I remember
uh,
the first like fucking 10, 12 videos I saw you suck my dick. You know what, man?
blow me,
Suck my
motherfucker.
dick. Guess what
Right.
you can do?
Right.
Suck my
You wanna
dick.
my second video I ever made, the chick I walk up on and the chick say, wanna catch a charge here? I say, wanna blow me here? Yeah, that's how the fuck I started out my fucking career with that fucking line. I'm gonna be obstinate and stubborn. Fuck it. I know I'm old as fuck, but I'm gonna be obstinate and stubborn. I'm gonna be the guy who, you're gonna prove yourself that day. You do your worst. I'm single. I'm not single, but my kid's grown. I gave up my apartment. I'm back in my mom's crib, so I don't, as long as y'all don't have my car, as long as I'm legally parked, I can afford to sit down. But I don't have to take a kid to school on Monday and shit like that. So I can, do that, and I'm the guy for it. I'm gonna give you hell. That you're gonna be so afraid to ask the next guy for ID because I'm gonna burn you if you try to do that shit to me, bro.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And that was
Well,
my whole
that's
point. That was my whole point. You said it well. Um, eh, there I pretty much opened a case with him without going to jail. Like you said, I have things I need to
oh
stay.
Wolfie gladly. I wish it wasn't Easter. I'd be calling these dudes. Wolfie has a really, and Wolfie's really nice and shit. And he's like, you, no, Joe, you give it up. And he stands on that. You give it up and you go to court and you win. And when he wins, he calls me and be like, motherfucker, look at this.
Yeah.
He's the right guy to talk to. A rogue like Joe. I got this great bid, and dude, he's on solid ground. And he giving up his ID. He just wanted to jab me because he know that gets under my skin. But they agree with you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
some really
mean,
talented fucks that I admire agree with your philosophy here and Preston's philosophy.
oh yeah, you should see the comments. They're great.
Yeah.
That's no shit. They're great. Um,
Mm-hmm.
like I said before, it's like really my first time ever really have to dealing with them like that.
Uh,
So
uh, Von Badman says, in a threat of arrest, you will get my ID. Never worth the ride or case. Just look at Travis Hines sitting in jail for 30 days for nothing.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
I hear
Travis
you, man.
Hines got put in jail.
I was unaware, and I watched all his shit last time I saw him. He was, I think, just talking about a case. I didn't know he was popped off for 30 days. Echo, echo.
Yeah, that was my dumbass fault.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not so much worried
You
for.
still got an echo. You do the same thing. Next time you do the same thing under the same conditions. Do you change anything? Are you content with your performance there?
Nah, I'm gonna stick with what I did because I got kids that need me,
Very
and
good. Very good.
I got child support to pay, and I get behind that. I got a
All
job.
right. See, ain't nobody. I can't walk in your fucking shoes, man. It's just, I told you I've pushed out over, I can remember I was going to Boston to see a chick and it was late at night And I was in New York. So I went to Boston from New York. I was in Times Square, and they got a shit. What's good? What the fuck was that? All right.
Oh,
Let
that's
me
me.
switch it up.
That's me.
Yeah, I see. All right. Yeah, I was in New York in an annex in Times Square. And normally I don't let you push me out. You have to physically push me out. But I literally was thinking, nigga, I didn't travel fucking, 18, 20 hours or more not to see this girl. And I let him push me out. I gave him hell. I tore him up. And, I'm sure that nigga hates me and everybody who walked up. I was like, you know what, Law? It was a great bid from Times Square, New York. But, I feel like you only left out there because you wanted to see that girl. And I can tell you times when I've just hurriedly parked and I'm thinking I would Chuck or whoever. I'm thinking, where's my car parked? I would Rogue. Where's my car parked? I can't leave it there. I ain't got fucking $800 to fucking get my shit out. Uh, I don't. I do this though. I ain't gonna bullshit you. I try to park legally because I want to. We lose Midwest. I try to park legally because I want to take the arrest. I want to take the arrest. Fuck that.
I'm still here, guys.
Yeah, I see. You should probably show some of the vid, and you gotta. Okay, yeah, you good now. You should probably show some of the vid, bro. Or did you do that while I wasn't there?
Who was that? Me?
Do you know how to show your vid on here?
Preston can. I'm not very good at it.
You should probably show some of it so people know what the fuck we're talking about.
Hold on, Midwest. I'll bring it up. Give me 1 second.
All right. Oh man, it was great. Today was great. My old friends came by who I ain't seen in a while, and family, and even that sister who brought the dog with her, and it was just really great, really great.
Yeah, I got to spend the day with my kids and shit. I
Yeah,
really didn't have Easter dinner this year, but fuck it.
yeah, I hear you. That's the thing, though. I don't, I don't want to go into it, but I got some personal shit. I take care of my brother. He's got cancer and all that bullshit. I had an apartment like 5 minutes from here, in a car, maybe 5 minutes from here at the most. And it wasn't far. It was in the suburb next to us.
It's
And,
in the basement, Midwest.
and I would be, he said, your bed's in the basement. I'd starve every night, making my own shit and blah, blah. And then you come over here and, your mom,
Here,
you
give me
come
a
over
second.
here.
We'll go through it.
She done cooked 8-course meals and shit. Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me be quiet. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'll just keep the.
Yeah. I mean, it's great because all the family meets over here. This is my mom's house. So this is where all the family comes on holidays anyway. And it was great. It was really nice. Your mic is so bad. You're difficult to understand. It was. Like you got some kinks to knock out.
Yeah, sometimes he has good days on the mic, and sometimes he doesn't.
All right, I
I'm on
got
my
you.
mobile, that's why.
Yeah.
I gotta run something outside and we'll get back to that. But
Yeah, you
the thing that really aggravates me about that last video is I, how do I say it? It started off so good in conversations and oh, they ended up laughing.
We can't even understand you, bro. If you're talking, we can't hear you. Uh, But we can at least hear you. It's not good, but we can at least hear you.
All right, I'm mumble. Give me a second. I gotta go outside real quick. But yeah, the the thing that aggravated me was it started out so good. Um, what did you think about the start?
Don't remember the start. You started. You were doing your own thing. You were IDing. You're talking about everything you went in. In fact, yes, everything was fucking fine. I thought you were gonna be in no fucking problem. You even made it all the way out. I think you were damn near either off the property or by the gate. You were up out of there. All of that shit was a 10, which is what I'm saying. You did really great. And then when he first started to you, you continue to do great. You said all the right things, and it's a secondary. You were totally accurate. And something I don't know what you said, and this is just me. Don't be trying to be like me or whatever. Just give it, whatever it's worth. My shit is not law. At some point, I was like, you better not, you better not, you better not, and I got in entranced into that shit.
Oh yeah, well, if I can't get controversy from being an asshole, I'll get controversy from for. So there's somebody that told me with all these comments today, if somebody's fucking hating on you, you probably did something right. So I'm gonna take it for what that
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, undoubtedly in
So
this business, the more rights you do, the more haters you collect. It's a good thing in this business. Really, if you're docile and all of that bullshit, you're not gonna have no haters. If you comply, yes, sir, officer. You're totally right. Great job, officer. You won't get no fucking hate. You'll
yeah,
have fucking everybody's gonna love you. You did so well. But when you be like, hey, you can't go in his pockets or you can't do that to her. Oh, you don't know what's going on. You're on a situation you don't know about. Everybody is trying to get you to be nice and all that bullshit. Uh, that, you probably get a lot of, I don't know. I get a lot of insults still because of my race and bullshit. And I still get like recently, don't know. I'm getting new subs and shit, and I'd still get motherfuckers with that. You're just a dumb nigger bullshit.
and man, and dude, that's not. Nobody should have to deal with that shit either, and that's the
Uh,
fucking sad part. That we got
uh,
people out there that's the only thing you can say. That's
yeah,
really the only thing you can say. No
uh,
creativity, no nothing. I mean, you don't even got to be anti-Semitic to hurt somebody's feelings. There's other ways
yeah,
to do it.
yeah. I'm
You're
probably the
just
I'm a good guy to do that shit with though, cause it doesn't affect me like it would someone else. Like Yeet. Yeet to me is the most kind-hearted fuck in the world, but he responds to all those trolls badly. He can go back and forth forever with them. LDFS, Last Days of Freedom, Jeremiah. He will argue with a troll for years. Like I don't get that shit, bro, because it shows your feelings and your emotions, and they got to you, which is what a troll wants to do. The definition of the word is to get an emotional rise out of a motherfucker, and you're giving it to him. A Wolvie, he's getting better at it. Wolverine uh, would sit up and think all night. Well, he's wrong because of this and that. He don't give a fuck. He just throwing out accusations. He don't give a fuck if he wrong.
Yep, I agree with you 100% on that one, Joe Cool.
Uh, Alabama, good to see you, baby.
I mean, yeah, look at it. Jeremiah was doing the with Judge for a little over a year and kept
Yeah,
going back and forth with him over a year, you know?
yeah. Was that you with the Jeremiah shit that they were arguing about that day? I don't even remember
Uh
over
that
who had the
one of
account.
that was one of the things.
All right, okay. I do remember at least some of it. And I called Jeremiah, and he was like, you got the account. All right, I remember that argument. And it wasn't just trying to side with niggas. I was trying to see the fucking facts, so it just seemed logical. I was not trying to give you a hard time, bro.
Yeah, that's why I said we're cool.
Yeah, and in fact, if you ever need something, I'm the cat to call. I try to help every motherfucker, man. And I don't know, I got a little a little sway nowadays. With whatever. I managed to help a lot of people. Like a lot of people call me when they get strikes on that channel and shit. And I'm usually, able to, talk to someone and be like, come on, get a gap break, take the strike off, or I don't know, whatever it is, man. I've had people call me like so and so took my wrench. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
And
wow.
I don't like it. Whatever. If I can help, man, I'm down.
Yeah, like I said, I was mad for about a day, but then I got over it. So I mean, me and you're
Right.
still cool. I've
That's
never
good.
had an issue with you.
I get that a lot, by the way, especially because I hang out in those rooms and everybody feels free to roast a motherfucker. Like I can't call you a bitch, at least by my rules. I can't do negative shit because I'm a fan of God and all that shit. And I feel like I got to pay the price and all of that bullshit. All I can do is argue positions and whether I think I'm right or wrong. That type of bullshit. I
Yeah.
can't do the go low shit, but that's not, I might be on a panel with 10 people and the other eight motherfuckers will be just going crazy, in my opinion, with some of the shit that they say. It's not logical. And then when a nigga
Right.
get off of that panel, they feel like we all attacked them. I go through that a lot, and it take a nigga a couple days. I'll be like, go watch the vid. If you notice, they were talking about your personal shit, your history, pulling up personal records. I don't like that. So I moved the conversation to your performance on a particular audit. And then, after a couple of days, motherfucker was like, all right, I see where you're coming from. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like that. I think it's kind of funny because they say they have all this information on somebody and they never want to show it or prove it or anything.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit. And then you can't, at least me, you can't give a motherfucker credence when they're emotional. When they're coming from a place of emotion, you can see it. Like if you've been in a battle with PDF for fucking 3 weeks, I'm not hearing nothing you say. You can tell me he kicked this dog and stabbed him and set him on fire. To me, he probably tripped over the dog coming out the bathroom. But because you hate him so much, you got him
Right.
beating up the dog. And I just, consider the source when I'm in shit like that. And in them rooms, that's what they do. They look for shit to hurt people, man, and to smear them. Somebody told me recently, well, when they're smearing you, that means they fear you. First comes the fear, then the smear. So if
Yep.
a nigga trying to smear you, you may be doing something right.
But
So,
like you said, if you don't have no haters, then you ain't doing nothing right.
you are not. You don't be lukewarm. Be hot. Even the Bible tell you that it was better you be hot or cold than lukewarm. Don't be agreeable and all of that bullshit. Speak your mind. It's really difficult to speak your mind in some of them rooms. Oh my God, you'd say some unpopular shit. Everybody, how dare you? You know what he did? Like, let's say, take a controversial motherfucker, News Now Houston. You can go into a room and say, and it's conversation about that nigga, and you be like, oh, well, he did do a good job on that audit, 8 years ago, blah. How can you support him? You like what he did, blah, blah. They say crazy, insane shit and shout you the fuck down. It is
Yep.
hard to fucking
Exactly.
speak your mind. Yeah. You back, Midwest?
I
Is
don't
you
even
muted up?
follow. I don't even follow News Now
Yeah.
Houston.
So Preston's got this queued up, and we'll see what Joe's talking about.
No, no, no. Yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah.
I'm muting.
Yeah, that's a 30-something minute
Oh,
vid.
this is my first
Got
video back.
only got 21 minutes of battery. I don't know if I can make it through 30 minutes. You might have to skip.
I'll show you where it's at. You've seen this place before.
Yeah, whatever part. Go
While I was
ahead.
at work, I had to be on break. Johnny, you only get a half hour. So I sat out there and got about 20 minutes of contact. I've been gone
Even
for a
here,
while now.
I think you're doing well. You're
Um,
engaging motherfuckers. You're
I'm doing
doing
a video.
well.
It's nice out. Alright, that's so nice. It's nice out. So we got some good weather. And it's going to be kind of windy because we're in the middle of nowhere. And we're about to check out the Israel Izzy David Evelyn Center for police, fire, and EMTs training. It's supposed to be completely done by 2022, but they got it done earlier. So this is the gate.
This is professional shit, bro. I do this shit. I'm 2.5 years in, and I'm telling you, this is the professional way to do it. What you're doing
This will
now?
be a good picture.
Yes, he did really good video in this one.
Yeah.
Huh. I'll try this the best I can. I'll just get a shot of the flags waving.
I do that. I always get the
All right, here we
flags
go.
outside.
I can't
over
help
here.
but not to.
Bam. So the Edelmans are, well, Edelman. I'm sorry, I was going plural on that. The Edelmans were one of the oldest families in Richmond, Indiana, which is where I happen to be from. They invested a lot of money in businesses and their community. And so they donated a lot of money. I'm not going to say how much, but they donated a lot of money so they could break
Thanks for
ground.
stopping by, bud.
And as you can see, it's a total training center. They don't have a course, I don't think, yet. So I
Good
believe
target
that
you
right there is
chose,
for
training
fire and
center.
rescue.
Good target.
Fire and rescue. I think that might be for police training. Right there. Yeah. Let's see. So they say there's a center in here, a workout for so fire department and the PD can come in and work out on their own time.
They got some tough ass
Equipment is
equipment in there
supplied
too.
for them
Yeah.
to the city, and from
That's
the
why
Edelmans.
Flag Boy Hobbs.
That's what some of that money went to.
It's probably where he got
And
his
our
deceit from.
lovely city of Richmond matched the price to help.
You're killing
Which
right
is
now,
I
bro.
really couldn't find how much it really was. That's why
I'd be
I'm
walking
just
around all
surprised.
quiet and shit.
But
You killing.
I fact check before I go.
Very
that's
good.
gonna be a good pinup.
Your energy is great. You're really casual. You're keeping us entertained. You're giving us facts about a place we haven't been. I'm learning from you right now.
Right here. Go ahead and get a picture of this.
I think this is the only video where they didn't try to put their.
What's up, buddy? Taking pictures, Bubba. How
What
are
you
you
say?
today? Can I come in and get a shot of that truck real quick? The side of it?
Nope. I was about to say, I thought they closed the door.
Oh man, you are great.
You did at the end of the video.
What's up, buddy?
I've done this too.
What's up,
Go to fire departments. They let me
Yeah,
in
you're
like
awesome.
that
Yeah,
and
I'm
film shit and talk to them.
We'll go ahead. Here, I'm gonna come back. I got this in full screen. So, do y'all know about the Edelmans?
The what?
The Edelmans?
Edelman?
Yeah, Edelmans. Thank you. I didn't know how to pronounce it on Google.
Edelmans,
so
guys. Edelmans. I keep fucking
Gotcha.
it up.
I heard about the
Gotcha.
place. I'm gonna take a couple pictures, and I'll be guys.
I did not say it once right.
Thank you, bud.
Look at you. You being polite as fuck. I heard about the Edelmans.
Now,
I came
y'all
to
have
take
a
a
workout center on the
pictures.
side, right? Was that?
It
I had a
does so
hard
well.
time finding it. Was that all? How did they come up with profits to get that? Because it's
Is
like
it city
mixed. It
funded?
says the Edelmans help.
Yeah, I knew it was. I like to get them to say it.
I
Okay,
got
that's
you.
the only thing I got. They didn't even. They told me. How do you feel about them breaking ground earlier than they did?
6 months early.
Getting it finished?
You might know more than he do about it.
Yeah,
I clearly did.
2020. And you were what? Guys were up open what last year?
The Edelman family are one of the biggest families in
Cool, man.
Richmond. They came
We'll get
in
out of
and
here.
supplied small businesses with big loans and made our economy flourish in
Transit
Richmond.
comes here too. It looks like.
And man, it pisses me off because I took
Damn.
great pictures.
So that was cool then. Then let me come in and get a picture.
Yeah, you did really well.
So we'll go over here and get a picture of a couple of training courses. Look around, take a couple more pictures, and then we're out, guys. So,
You wasn't expecting any
alright,
trouble. You
guys,
could
probably
tell,
killer.
you're relaxed.
Alright, killing.
You're like, this is going to be
I'll
a
try my
cakewalk.
best.
Yeah, I was more
I
comfortable
don't think
than
I can. Anyway,
man.
better.
Right.
I don't know if that'll do it, but so this is for fire rescue.
Ah,
I
I've
mean,
seen those
obviously they're
buildings.
controlled burns. So the
Yeah.
wind's kind of kooky, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
They do
what,
controlled burns here.
remember I stated that when I go further with the case.
Right.
Because they told me I couldn't be disorderly and I wouldn't.
Yes,
It's gonna
you
get
did.
kind of loud
And
because the wind. So
you
I'm gonna
asked
speak a
if
little
you
bit
could
louder.
go and take pictures. The guy was like, yeah, come on in.
And we got another
Stated
course
your
back here.
purpose.
We can probably peep it from right here. Oh, let's take a look at this. That's a perfect shot right there. So I'm gonna just go ahead and take a picture. All right, once again, sorry about the wind, guys. But they've been respectful. You know, they answered my questions. I only got asked what I was doing once.
Sure did.
And motherfuckers don't understand doing this shit solo.
So
It is
this
totally
is
different.
obviously
I love
supplies.
it. I love it.
They have the
I
right
dig it.
equipment.
Most of my shit solo. But when you go out with
Looks like
6
those are
people, your confidence level is
all pads,
naturally
maybe?
higher. It's
Or what do
more
they call 'em?
difficult solo, but
I
I
don't know, leave a
prefer
comment,
solo, and a
tell me.
lot of people do.
I forget. Big pads, big pads.
I do too.
It's
Yeah.
oh yeah, we already know. Yeah.
We can go over here.
Every time I got together with somebody, we got fucking footage. That's for sure.
Go.
Every time I go out of state, I try to do solo
So,
shit, but it don't take a day before people get wind that I'm in that state or
over
city,
there.
and
Just looks like another
by the
private
time I'm on my
business.
second, third audit, there's
Sorry
probably
about
be
the wind,
5
guys.
people
I'm
out
gonna-
there, bro.
I'm just gonna walk over
And that's a
and
confinement
golf
course right there to your right.
obviously.
So everything they train with, they have to crawl through it. Everything.
Right on. And that first building you showed, they have to carry heavy shit up, or run all the way up to the top with hoses and run back down.
That's a totally simulated house for
Yeah.
EMT,
This is the other part
fire
of the fire
department,
course, I
and for
think.
police.
They look like one of them controlled burn containers there.
And this is obviously
No,
dog
that's
training.
part of the confinement course.
Okay.
I know they have dogs,
All right.
and I'm scared shitless of those dogs. But other dogs,
Is that a dog
not
course?
so
Let me
fucking
zoom
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it. Yeah.
We just put
Thinking about it's kinda
55
scary.
grand out a piece,
Now notice
110
there's no
between
signs.
2 cars.
There's nothing on the
Okay.
fence.
Yeah.
There's nothing up. Here, look. I got my sunglasses on, so I can look around without being seen that I'm looking.
Oh yeah, I was using it for riff. I just don't want to get Bobby Boucher out of nowhere.
Right, Bloom.
I sure
Yeah.
am. Heard one of the Edelmans. I keep pronouncing it wrong.
No, I was gonna go on the inside until I saw the cops, so I just decided to
Oh,
leave.
yeah.
Hey, Prairie.
Came in here a long
Hey,
time ago.
Caveman.
Supplied the big business, well, small business, mom and pops.
Mhm.
Supplied them out. helped
Happy
them
Easter,
get
Prairie.
small chains going, and I heard even Tin Lizzie down on Main Street got some help for them. I don't know if it's immediate family or is there any pamphlets or information?
Yeah, they're
on
shutting the door
inside?
now.
As far as what? We don't
Yeah.
know, not really.
Okay.
I mean, I can answer whatever question.
Okay.
Yes, you're killing. No way you lose in court. You're
Well-
killing right now.
Well, here's the thing. He was talking to me and said, I will answer questions. And later on, until I started editing, I thought he was keeping me there as long as he could due to the
Take a picture in front of that,
Yeah.
but I looked at the picture
the
and
gate
it looked
being
like a bad
closed.
picture. I didn't see nothing.
Right.
Because they literally went up there and had to press the button to get it to shut.
I hear you.
So
I hear
oh
you.
yeah. I do have a question.
I find shit when I'm rewatching my shit and editing. I'll be like, I
Does
didn't
that
hear him
part
say
work
that. I
right
thought he
here?
was being
Is
cool.
that
He
all
was
dog
being a
training?
jerk.
And do you do
No, I
control
got a
fire?
friend of a friend of a friend
Okay, cool.
that
That's awesome. So,
called me and
what's
told
your
me
name,
that
by the
I
way?
was being recorded.
Ernie Butler. How long
Right.
you been with the
Right.
I don't want to give up my source because
Of
he's helped me
course.
out for the past year,
Yeah.
and he is a public servant.
16 years.
Oh man, you've enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, can you tell me that man's name? I was trying to get an interview with that man that saved that dog. He went
I've been looking for
inside,
that dude for a year, by the way,
he brought the dog out, and
Yeah.
pretended to do CPR.
because he
Do you
literally
remember
pulled the
that story?
dog out of the house and proceeded to do
What's good, AZ?
That'd be great. But like I said, is that a dog course back there in the very corner? So when I go to edit this later, I can put the right information in. And this back one, what kind of training is that for? Like this right here, confined. Even so, y'all cross.
Thank you, AZ. You should buy me a
The
liter of
dog won't cross.
Cola, Farba.
Oh, good
Yeah.
lord. Oh,
You,
good
you
lord.
see
I
what
go
he got
nuts.
in his
They
hand,
put you
AZ?
right here. How long do they make you go to the academy here?
12 weeks.
12 weeks.
12 weeks for fire
I'm
department.
surprised by that.
Yeah. Not even
Do you remember back when,
3 months.
like, with everything that you had to know and learn? Do you think anything's been updated since then?
Oh, yeah.
Good questions.
Updated. Right. Really updated or given us.
If I really
Because I
wanted
found
to, I
out
could be an interview
doing some of
beast.
these videos and taking pictures. I just don't see people getting the right training, so I was just wondering your opinion on it. But anyways, what's up, buddy? So the back one's a dog course, and that one's for confined. So this one's just regular old, just probably police training. I'm guessing
Fire training. and
fire
police
training.
as well.
So is it all simulated, every bit of it, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
So when you simulate this one, or what are like small things that you're simulating?
Oh man, I
Do
was
you
happy as fuck, smiling, having a Coke and shit. And then,
Right.
ever do training
what the fuck?
Right. It is brute
Medical
come.
stuff.
All right, cool. That's awesome. That's great. All right. All right. Well,
Black box. Beside black box. Gray box.
well
And
This is where
he took off to go open the gate manually.
Brian.
Now, mind you, they
Right.
told me this gate
You have
malfunctioned.
a phone number or something?
I heard that. I remember that.
Oh no, I'm good.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cross check everything you said with Google. Thank you.
This
I
is
know.
where your court case look good. I'm in there. Fuck you, man. You don't tell me what to do, and you're in there. Hey, how about this? What do you think about that? This is what Wolfie and them are trying to tell me. You do this, Joe,
Wow,
and
that
you win
bad
in
boy was
court.
open when I came in.
I got to him to say everything he should have said.
Yeah, you did well.
What the heck?
Oh, I'm a fat pig. I
Have a
just
nice
ate
day.
cake and
Thank
ice
you.
cream.
Are you on paperwork?
What?
What's that?
Yeah, that's what I knew.
He didn't have my ID.
Okay, hang high for us.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
Can we walk out here?
No, you're staying right here for a second.
No, you can come with me.
No,
He started tough at first, but I fixed that. That kid calmed the fuck down when I started protesting.
Yeah.
I was just getting information.
right.
The gate was open and I came in. I talked to this gentleman and Alex right there.
So
Andrew Buckler from the Richmond Fire Department.
But nobody told me to leave or anything either.
Okay. Well, that's what he's figuring out. If they don't want you banned, man, then you're not gonna be banned. Like,
No, I told him we had just had a good end for.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
So can we step out? I want to smoke. I mean, if that's all right.
Okay, go ahead.
That was dope. I just need to step off your
Is there
property
a
so I
problem?
can
I
smoke.
mean, I was
I
just
thought
trying to
that
do a
was dope.
story. I mean,
No, I mean I don't think so. They just don't like people come down here sometimes. That's why the
You're
gate-
right. The young guy has
You know
calmed
what I'm
down.
saying?
You're right.
But as far as
Um,
this,
I walk
Oh, he
towards our
goes to say
neighborhood
next
right
to nothing
behind
after
me,
I
so
start going off.
it was always open, and I did a little part. And
wait,
I think Michael Britt was out here, and he
Yeah,
invited me over one time, but I was on break, and I couldn't do it. Can I get your name, badge number, real quick?
it's Officer Christie 147.
So,
That was
I
me. You
mean,
said
should I
black
do
in my hand on
hello,
all of my
or
shots. Black in my
I think with everything with the new
Probably
facility and
wood
stuff
tip
like
too,
that,
huh?
they just use crosses. And everybody's coming down
plastic,
here.
bro. The
well,
wood
I did
tips.
the background
I chew
information,
on my
and
shit, and the
half
wood
the
tips
money
are
was
splinter.
donated from the Middleman family, and the other half was that was paid by public money. So I figured it was okay. There were no signs. The gate was open.
Yeah, but still, it's still
Yeah,
Oh
it's
shit, that's wifey.
taxpayer money. I know.
this section.
ID on you by chance? For what? Because I got to identify you. For what? To get you trespassed from the property. What did I do wrong? You don't have to do that. Then why am I being trespassed? Anybody can get trespassed from anywhere. So you're trying to... Am I being criminally trespassed? Yeah, it's just a paperwork. What happens is it's a criminal trespass telling you. I know you guys tried to do this once before. I didn't get a verbal warning. You don't need a verbal warning. This is your verbal warning. You're not getting charged with anything. I know. Then paperwork. I've been through this before. Okay, so then you know the process. Yeah, but I wasn't told to leave. You're being told now that you can leave. So I can go, right? After I trespass. For what reason? Because they don't want you back on. What's going on, man? Can you help me? But no, it's taxpayers' money.
It doesn't matter.
It's paid for the
Listen to
public.
me. If you
I
walk
did
into-
my.
Listen to me. If you walk into Walmart right now, okay, and Walmart says, "Hey,
Well,
we
fun
think you're
fact
no
that
good. We don't want to man the property," so
I'm
Walmart
not.
can charge us.
You cut me off on my fun fact.
Then why don't you just
Yeah.
say, "Hey, all right, this is your warning. You can leave."
Because that's what the paperwork's for.
Are
So
you
there's a paper-
serious?
Yeah,
So
so
you're
there's-
gonna ID me for no
No,
reason?
that's the reason.
No, it's not a reason.
It is the reason.
Nobody has told me to leave,
So are
sir.
you failing to
Well-
identify yourself?
Hey, can
It's
you
secondary
pause that?
charge. It's
So
nothing.
are you saying yes?
No, I didn't say anything.
Okay, so then can I get some ID so we can get going? Because we
But
got
you
other-
Because I don't want to talk over this. This is important. You are aware. You seem to be aware that they must ask you to leave first, and if you intentionally remain, that's when you get a trespass where they ID you. You're aware of that, yeah?
Yes, I'm very aware of that.
All right. I'm just making sure. Please
That's
continue.
why. That's why I stated nobody told me to leave.
All right. That's what I was checking.
Yeah, it was funny that you mentioned Walmart because me and Midwest was supposedly verbally trespassed at Walmart a couple of years ago.
Yeah,
You remember that one, don't
Yep. We had the
That's
pussy
funny.
ass little tiny Napoleon cop threaten me with cuffs, and
Right.
then he pulls them out and hands them to a bigger cop.
Right.
Yep.
You get them.
All right, go ahead, P.
All right. Bring it back up. There we go.
You have to. You need to understand. I have done nothing wrong.
You're mute.
I'm gonna explain something to you. I don't have to get you to understand anything. I'm trying to explain.
You got
you're
an
being
echo.
argumentative
Mute
with
your
me. I'm
mic.
letting you know that you're not being charged.
I'm
with
trying to see where I did wrong. I know, but I'd rather talk to you because he's coming.
This is my district over here, okay? So this is what I'm explaining. to
This
you.
is my
I
district,
don't-
yo.
I'm not charging you.
You know
with
them
anything.
fucking
I'm
cops, yo.
identifying you.
Yeah,
And
You know them
I've
cops
already
outside?
been
I'm gonna give
identified
you a
once.
copy. You haven't been identified to me.
I mean,
I'm giving you a copy of the paperwork.
you know that you're wrong. You know you're wrong.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay, perfect.
So you're threatening to arrest me.
That's not what I said.
Okay, so can I go?
No, you're not free to go. I need to identify you so I can get you.
For what reason?
I just explained this.
I haven't done nothing. They talked to me, they gave me information, and I was on my way. Alex didn't even tell me I had to leave. I did nothing wrong.
And you're,
Here's my one warning. Just let me go.
that's not the way this works. Okay.
Don't you love that? That's not the way
It's
this
not,
works.
so I did the research on it.
But it's our facility for all.
It's I know it's
You're
for
not, listen to me. You're not in trouble. Okay.
I know I'm not in trouble, but I was.
Hey, I gotta go. I gotta go.
All right, man.
Sorry about that. My internet just crashed in for a second.
That's all right. Don't worry about it. But so with me moving forward on this, it's I don't know what to expect yet. I will keep filming. I I have another location in mind. It will be coming up pretty soon. I'm gonna cut this off here in a few minutes.
All right.
So, if you're watching the show again and didn't catch me live, leave your comment. I'll get back to it. Thank you, Joe Cool, for showing up. Leaving abruptly, it's all right, no problem. We got other things in this YouTube life. So, have you caught anything good out there yet, P?
Just got a couple of shootings and well, you seen the motorcycle wreck the other day. Then there was APD pulled me over because supposedly I didn't have a tag on the car, but they couldn't see the temp tag. They was blind.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's about it.
Well, I'm about to go back out on mobile watch and do a couple cop watches since it's getting warm, and it'd be great right now.
Right?
And I just need to get that in. I've been itching. I'm glad I came out. I came out swinging when I came out like I did.
Yeah, you did.
I'm gonna be going at it a little bit more tense. I'm gonna try to give you guys a little bit more of what you want. I will stay away from the drama aspect. I'm not, like as you notice, I didn't get redneck until I thought I needed to get redneck. So keep in mind, we all have different ways. If you want to go home, give up the ID. If you want to be some kind of martyr and have to get your way out of it, or others have to help you the way out of it, go that route. I don't care what you do. Just be careful out there. Don't make a mistake. Don't give them no wiggle room. Stay on your toes, and if you think it's not safe to do it by yourself, don't do it. So, but like I said, I thank everybody in the comments. I've responded as much as I can. I'm sure more will roll through through the week. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can get another good one in at my location. Look out for the static video of the complaints. We will walk through it. We'll do the paperwork, and I'll show some of you guys how it's done here with the complaint forms. And then maybe I will put on another panel after my next video to go over that one again if it's going to turn out how it may turn out or may not turn out, because we all know we could. Yeah. Hold on. I got to post this real quick. I got to show this. Yeah. And it brings me to another point. So hold on. I got a good idea. I'm going to stay on a little bit longer. So here's the thing. In this video, it shows that no matter who they are, if they're a public servant, they can't really be trusted, can they?
No, they can't.
FDs are supposed to be some of the coolest people. And that was my first experience with an FD in my hometown. I never thought it would happen. I never thought it would happen. But it did. And how can I say this? People don't understand your adrenaline rushing, and sometimes you make good decisions. And I may make bad decisions, but I felt that I make a good decision. I mean, I think Preston would have done the same thing. Joe Cool's right. There's other people that would have done the same thing. And then my state. So I want to know about something real quick from everybody in chat. Hey, Desert Rose. How do you guys feel about open gun laws in states? Open carry. How do you feel about it? Because as of July 1st here, we're constitutional open carry. You can't have no violent misdemeanors or any felonies of any kind. So you can register your gun and open carry as much as you want without being harassed. So Therefore, when that happens, I'll be doing a first and a second amendment audit.
All right. I'm in the process of getting my Second Amendment thing.
Man, you should do it, dude. I mean, here, okay, well, Desert Rose, thank you, hun. This is the girl that had my back in comments all day today. Thank you, Miss Rose. You are a beauty in the desert, that is for sure. Thank you for having my back. And I also think every state should be open carry too. I mean, especially in this point, with everything that's going on with public servants and just our public servants or congressmen, everything, our whole government. It's become a problem lately. So, I mean, in our government, all they really do is talk about semantics and gray areas, but it would, hold on, let me read this right here. Yes. And what irked me about it, Alabama, can I call you Sack? I'm sorry, I'm gonna call you Sack from now on. uh, yeah, they can lie whenever they want, dude. I mean, have as many videos as that we watch, and I went through. I watched this for 4 years before I started doing it, and it's always that they can lie, and so from now on, I'm going to warn them in videos about qualified immunity. You fuck up, you're doing wrong right now. You lose your qualified immunity. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's another thing I was going to do, but
Right.
and now it should, since he's on second shift, I'm going to be there. I'm going to fucking be there because when I go out at night, it's going to be second shift, bro.
You were supposed to take a shower, Matt.
Take a shower, boy.
Remember I said I was going to take one in the morning?
Uncle Midwest says hi. Matthew, that's a good kid. He's a good guy. He was so nice to me while I was down there at Preston's. Yeah, here, man. Let's hear your opinion. What's going on? If you want to come up, come up, man.
I keep hitting the wrong button over here, and it keeps minimizing these screens here.
I'll stay up a little bit longer. I really haven't got the time to myself, so I'm gonna keep it going. And unknown man, I got you. I know who you are now, fucker. I had some boys that was interested in what I was doing, so. Oh boy. So, actually, whoa, it's way later than I thought it was. So I'm gonna end it here. I will pull another panel after my next video. We can discuss it if you'd like. So I want to thank y'all. Yeah, they did Desert Rose. They really did. I don't know what made them to do that, but it's whatever. I don't even care. Just remember, they all wear the same ring, no matter who they are. Fire department's gonna have cop buddies, and cop buddies are gonna have fire department. Okay, and then peace back.
I don't know what happened there.
I don't need to. I guess we'll stand up a little bit longer, but anyways, and anybody can think of the best video that they have seen lately out of auditing. because I'm still stuck on Bay Area transparency. He's um high caliber. The dude actually put the camera down for a while and then came back. He he hasn't told anybody why, but I keep
No, he
mentioning it.
sure has.
What'd you say, V?
I said, no, he sure hasn't.
No, he didn't do nothing for like 2 months, and then he came back, and that and Cream City News, man. I don't think that dude's gonna ever um work with anybody because I sent emails out to him, boy. Um, and he's nice about things. He's a cool guy. He's really a cool guy. He probably just doesn't want nobody knowing absolutely who he is.
Right.
Because the reason why, did you see that he took down his page with his videos? That he put them all under private.
Yes, I did.
From what I hear, his lawyers advised him to do that, and then not he. I bet $1 to a pickle he just didn't upload while he was down. He probably just got all that shit in the chamber while his case was going through.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like,
um Bay Area is the man. He's I think he's above M against it. I love SJVT, but man, BAT just brings it hard, and I took a lot of shit from his last few videos, and I just now noticed I was fucking emulating the shit. I was like, oh my god, what the fuck am I doing? You could tell I binge watched on one person. No, bad mouthing the cops. Yeah, that watch Cream City for that. You'll get all kinds of funny shit. He told a cop one time, fucking, you can suck my dick from the back. And he was like, oh, you don't know what that means? That means I tuck my balls in the back with my dick and you violate me with your mouth. I was like, oh my god,
exactly.
dude. He comes hard. And I'm like, And that motherfucker is quick to um, do a protest real quick, man.
Right.
My favorite video he did when he pretended that he could only speak Spanish, because I know the cop. I mean, it's in the middle of Wisconsin at the time. It was cold as fuck. So he's probably balled up 3 ways from Sunday. You can't see his face just to keep warm. He starts spitting out Spanish and tells the cop he's going to give him his butthole. He's like, give you my butthole.
Right.
It is nice and warm. That's the first video I showed my teenagers of what I do.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, man. They actually congratulated me on what was going on, so it's been a great weekend. I mean, I'd really like to get up to 1,000. I mean, it's small. It's small steps. I'll get there.
You're almost there. Why don't you try to get AFA to share some of your videos?
Who?
AFA. Josh.
Yeah, I already did. Yeah. I mean, I
He
don't
shared a
know.
couple of mine.
I really don't. I haven't had time to go to these panels and go to his. It would be nice to show support. Which I would, because he's a friend of a friend. I don't know Josh very well, but support no matter where it's coming from. Um, and then one day I might actually get to work with him. I'm kind of mad that I
Yeah,
can't
I'd love
travel
to work
this
with
year.
Josh one day.
Like I said, I should call some boys up north and have them come down and go back with me over there.
Yep.
And of course, I'm gonna.
Now Chuck's in Florida now, so he's down south.
Oh, south? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I could get fucking indie news on the street. And I mean to see if Hoosier News now was having a license problem, but they live in the same area. But I have no idea if they would drive here together. I don't know how that would work out. one picking up each other or something. I don't know. I mean, I do have my options.
Yeah, as soon as I can get away to get up there. I mean, I got a car, but as soon as I can get some time to get up there, I'm gonna come up there and do a couple with you somewhere.
Dude, I got I'll
I
have
found a whole,
do the outside of
I
town.
found a
There's
whole bunch of.
outside of town. There's a
I've been
National
doing
Guard
these.
Reserve.
Right.
I'm not
I
gonna
bet.
do that. I'm not gonna do that alone though, because I don't know what one of them reserve guys are gonna come out and shit. There are others stationed. Here he
Yeah,
is.
I found a whole bunch
All
of
right.
new
Well,
places
this
that
is
you would
what
be
the
all
man I was
over.
waiting for. Everybody, Ninja Kane, y'all. He was now Ninja.
What up, world?
What's up, buddy?
What's
All
up,
right.
Ninja?
What's up, guys? What's up, guys? How y'all tonight?
So, we were just talking about it. So, you want to put your opinion on it, maybe like you did earlier on the phone with me. That's some shit
Yeah, I've been
you
trying
would
to do a
want to
little
share.
research into the situation. But I'll definitely share my opinion real quick. I just sat down to dinner, and so I only got a minute. But I told you I was going to jump on here, so I want to make sure and jump on here and share my opinion on the situation.
Right.
So in my opinion, anybody that's in here watching, I'm sorry if you're in the chat and you're saying hi. I can't see the chat right now. I'm in the panel and I'm just going through my phone. So hi to everybody that's saying hi if you are saying hi. In my opinion, anybody that watches my videos, I go in gates that are open all the time. If it's a public property and it's used for training of public employees or the use of public employees in any way, shape, or form, and it's publicly funded and they have gates, any person that watches me, Amagansett, News Now Cali, any of these people that go and do these things on a daily basis, we always check signage. And the fact that there was no legitimate signage on these gates that are left open, and then it seemed as if, in my opinion, that they were waiting for someone to come and record. And the second they had the opportunity arise, they closed the gate, and in my opinion, that's entrapment. They trapped you in a cage like an animal, and even though you were attempting to leave, they tried to force you to stay, even though you had never been asked to leave, just to give you a trespass. It seems as if the officer from the prior incidents that I watched that you shared with me, Midwest. I watched the previous incidents that you've had with this officer in the past, and I come to find that it's very clear and evident that this officer was just wanting to retaliate because he had not received your identification in previous interactions.
Okay. So I'm going to touch on another subject. We kind of talked about this too. I told them earlier it was difference of perception and opinion or the feel of the moment. Joe was straight up cool with me and he told me what he felt. I respect you, Joe. I love you, man. Thank you. It's
Much love,
always
Joe. Cool.
That's good. Let me ask Ninja, because I use you as an example. I said Ninja would probably agree with you. I was on that hardcore don't ID shit, but I was like, many people I admire would disagree. Rogue, Ninja would disagree, and I mentioned someone else. Under threat of arrest. Shit here gave it up. You saw the vid.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, guys, it's easy to say don't give ID, you know,
Yes.
but go put yourself in that situation and let's see you not give an ID, you know. A lot of people in the comment sections and everything else, oh, you back down, oh, you pushed out.
Right.
No, in my opinion, you know, there's a day to fight every battle, you know, and sometimes you have to choose your battles wisely. You have to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. So don't play poker.
Stop. Stop. What I say?
He said that. He said that exactly.
I just told him. Thank
And
you
so
for
it's
doing
like,
that,
in my
man.
opinion, man, there's been times where they threaten me with arrest and I'm out of state. and it's on videos. I don't try to hide it. It's on my live streams, you know, like people have watched me give my identification under duress. But I make sure and follow through with those complaints, and I make sure that there is something that's done about it and there's some kind of change made if I'm forced to do that. I think in my opinion, I think that Midwest did a great job. He could have pushed the subject and taken the arrest. But in the long run, the only thing that makes happen is a lot of money out of his pocket and a lot of tax dollars spent for no reason.
And he has a more difficult time when he goes to court, right? If he has a more difficult time. If yeah.
I got two more, and then I'll let you be. So if I go for this for I'm offering this to both of you guys. If I go further with this and you get back bad results, and the video is not the same, I would like to invite you guys to come back with me at some point. Because what happened today,
they don't want me in that fence, bro. I'm gonna give them fucking hell.
It's only 5 hours away. I'll go up there, bro. I'll go with you, man. I'm in Chicago right now.
Hey, Joe,
I'll go with
down
you.
To go. You know, I'd be willing to bet. I'd be willing to do a gentleman's bet right now with anybody online that's watching this. Yes. I bet you $1 that there's gonna be signage when we go back.
I don't bet either, but I'll take that gentleman's bet, and I believe you. There will be signage.
25 cents. 25 cents. You know, wants to take the bet.
I think I have
the section. If you want to take the bet, I'll send you 25 cents through Cash App.
Right. I think you're right. You're gonna win, bro. You're gonna win.
I'm willing to bet they're gonna have no trespassing signs, and they're gonna have authorized personnel only signs, because they are gonna go and look up every video pertaining a situation similar, and they're gonna fucking they're gonna get up to date, you know.
Has anybody mirrored that vid? Any bigger names mirrored your vid?
Who? No.
All right. I was gonna say, if someone big had mirrored it, then they certainly would have signage up, because if somebody like a James Freeman or Madison did it, they'd have got enough calls and shit where they would know by now. Put the fucking signs up before they all get here.
I think who did do a shout out for your video? Who was it? Was it San Joaquin or something?
News Network, yeah. That's who I sent it into, and the way they prompted.
I don't even like saying that fucker's name on the internet.
Dude, I know you. Here's the thing, bro.
Much love, Joe Cool, though. Shout out, Joe
baby,
Cool.
Love.
Me and you have had a conversation on that. But me, I'm like, I've been struggling for a year. I'm trying, you know, and I want you to know that Joe Cool knows me very well. I'm very neutral.
Yeah, Ryan, and dude, it's a blessing to see you back out, man, after, you know, having to get back to work and going through the struggle. It's good to see you back out putting out the videos, man. And
fuck that
I always
neutral
tell
shit.
everybody, I'm like,
You're
even
positive.
if you retire as an auditor, it's like, for some reason, those cherries and or even just a cop watcher, fuck the word auditor. It's kind of become overthrown. If you're a person that likes to take public photography of public officials, you know, things have changed over the past few years.
Yes.
And
it's like pray, man. Your dick get hard when you see certain things, man. I don't give a fuck if you think you're retired. Some shit you won't be able to pass up, bro.
Dude, you know,
you can't just drive past it. You know, I don't know about y'all, but every time, the most epic cop watches I ever come across is when I have something to do.
It was accidental.
To the grocery store, my girlfriend's hungry or some shit, you know. And then boom, it's right there in front of you. But when you go looking for it, you'll never find it. It's when you don't have time, it's right in front of you.
I'm totally in agreement with you, bro. The ones that will be your epic vids will be the ones you did not plan for and drive 200 miles and do all that. Those would not be the ones. It would be the one where you're grocery shopping and, you know, something happens.
Yeah.
I can tell you what I'm doing with my local PD guys, and this only happened because the video I just posted like 4 or 5 days ago of Officer Kaya, when I busted him behind that building, just sitting there doing nothing. I asked him questions. He tried to intimidate me. He got out and got in my face, tried to ask for my name. I told him to eat crow, you know. Anyways, I've been reaching out to Central Station for a week trying to file a complaint or to speak with his supervisor to get something done. Well, I finally got reached out today from his supervisor, who turns out was on one of my cops when I was in a parking lot filming where they didn't have proper signage. The same situation you're dealing with right now. The sergeant that called me tonight called me and said, "Oh yeah, you were in one of our parking lots. Remember when you had to deal with Sergeant Simmons and blah blah blah? We didn't have proper signage and you owned us, you know?"
Oh, wow.
And he admitted that they were in the wrong and that he
So,
respects everything that I do because he knows I'm doing it the right way, right? Well,
very good.
this sergeant is setting up a training seminar for the HPD officers for me to teach them about the First Amendment.
When you know, I'm being Colorado again. I'm only a few hours from Texas, bro. If you want some company next week,
I'll
I'm
let you know
available.
here. It's probably going to be in the next like month and a half, and so it's not
All
going to
right,
be
all
something
right,
that happens in the next week or so. But I'll
all
let
right,
you
all
know,
right.
Joe, if you want to come be a part.
Fuck yeah.
I want to. What I'm trying to accomplish is to get one police department to let me give one session of teaching them case law and for what reasons we have the ability and the right to record them and why we record, and that
Right.
it's not that we're their enemies. We just want them to be transparent. They've made themselves the enemies. And
Yes,
so
they
if
earn
I
that
can
heat.
convince one department to step up to the plate and let me teach them a lesson about the First Amendment, then
Yeah.
all the other departments are going to follow suit, bro. And we can start closing this gap. You know, that's
Hey,
what we're all in this to do, is to make a positive change.
I
And if
think
they don't want
certainly,
to apologize, if they don't want the lessons, then we know what police departments to hit harder because they
exactly.
don't want a
Yeah.
lesson.
I think cats like me and you are certainly out that, and I know Rogue discusses it. We want to educate the public, get in the schools, educate everybody beforehand, so we're not out here doing this shit.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
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 Education is key, man. I mean,
The
that's
cop even told me one of my own quotes. He said, "You say it in all your videos all the time." He said,
Damn.
if you don't act stupid for my camera, then I don't have a video to publish. And I was
Wow.
like, "You're 100% correct." I was like, "Obviously, you keep up with my videos, you know."
Yep. Yep.
Fuck yeah. Fuck
If
yeah.
you don't,
So,
if you don't act stupid in front of my camera, I don't have something stupid to publish, man. I wish
Yeah.
and pray for the day that I'm out of content.
so that's really cool. I hate to change the subject. I said two things. So I'm going to interject real quick. Okay. Do you remember a year ago when we met on Brian Sessions' panel?
It was on
Ninja
who?
or me? You talking about Ninja or me?
No, I'm talking to I'm talking to Ninja.
It was on Brian who?
Sessions, News New England.
Yeah.
NNE.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember what I asked you about the Netflix question?
No fucking way.
What was the Netflix question?
Okay, so I heard it through the grapevine through a little bit of back investigating. Netflix approached 5 auditors, one of them being Dave, and were offered to a large sum of money to put this on Netflix for it to sell. And Dave said, "Fuck you, you can't pay me." Now, what I've asked you and Phil, because you were both on the same panel, were you approached?
Philly Phil, shout out News Now California. Everybody get over there and like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, yeah. Were you one of the guys that were approached?
I remember.
Was I one of the guys?
Question now. That was approached to do the series.
The do the Netflix thing.
No, I've never been asked to be part of any group, any series. I've never been approached to be anything, man. I'm just an independent guy that, you know, I've met up with different people that inspire me to try to bring like-minded people together and be positive. I've never been offered to be part of Bolt Action News Group or any of that. Never, any.
Right, which kind of leads me to like Phil. I asked him too, and I remember y'all shutting off the camera. I mean, with Phil doing that also, do you think he may have been one of the ones that were approached? Because
I don't know.
I've been digging on this for a year.
I'd have to speak with them. Joe Cool, are you part of any group?
I could probably direct him in a area to go with this shit. Phil's
Yeah,
part of that.
you can probably give them better advice than I can.
Phil
You're
is
part of
part
the
of that shit that
Activism News Network, right?
yes, Phil is part of that shit too. So yeah, I asked those dudes. Stay with them guys. Keep your
Yeah,
question
so
to those
Activism News
guys.
Network is Joe Cool and like I think
Uh,
20 other guys, right?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because
Yeah.
I
Guys
know.
and girls. I'm sorry,
Yes,
because
and
I don't want to
ladies.
leave out
That's right.
Acura Amanda
That's right.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
other ladies that are a part. But I believe that
Yeah.
Activism News Network is like 20 people
And
or so. I
uh,
had been told that my name was brought up to
it
be a
was.
part of Activism
Yeah,
News Network,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I was never offered or invited ever.
Oh, really? Oh, well, we did throw around some names. We'd have had secret meetings
Yeah,
and
y'all
shit.
all voted and shit. Y'all all voted. I know about y'all's votes. Every person that voted is my friends.
oh my god.
Right. And listen, all
And
of
you
those
still didn't
guys
get
have
interrupted.
been approached to do some type of something. I don't want to tell their business, but business ventures, they get approached all the time. So
And I don't beg to be a part of anything, but if
yeah,
people would like me to be a part of a bigger thing, then
yeah,
Ooh,
I would
ooh.
debate it. I
I
would
just
be
thought
yeah,
of
willing to
it.
think about it.
I just
yeah,
thought of it.
yeah.
I know I said one last thing, but I gotta know. This may be baiting, but if you were to be offered, would you take that shit?
That's a dope
That's
question.
why I said I'd have to debate it.
Right, right,
I would ask for what reason they want me to be a part and
right.
what I have to offer for them and what they have to
Yeah,
offer to me. It's all
yeah,
about, a person, we don't go out to eat a crusty hard piece of chicken. We want
right,
something
right.
nice and delicious, right?
Agreed. Yes,
We
Juicy.
want some good
yes,
food. And
yes,
so you don't want to go indulge in a restaurant that's not going to give you what you're
yes, yes,
craving. And
yes.
so
Uh,
there are all these people that are a part of Activism News Network.
yeah,
I can say are good folks as far as I know. The people that are a part of it have made great change.
yeah.
Rogue Nation is one of my good friends
You'd
who
fit
has
right in, right? You'd fit right in with our energy, bro. And I tell you one benefit, if I have a legal question, like if I was Midwest, I can throw it in a group chat and I got 20 experts, you know what I'm saying? That my fucking, just for that alone is worth being in there, bro.
exactly, and so I mean,
Yeah,
it's all about give and take. We all want to just
yeah,
help each other make a positive change.
yeah,
And the way we're going to make a positive change isn't going to be arguing with these fuckers. We're going to have to just teach them,
yes.
and
Rogue would agree with
my
you.
like if when I was in school, I was a problem child. I was never the guy that got along with my teacher,
Yeah,
right? But those teachers had to evolve because they have to know how to work with someone that doesn't like to listen, right?
yeah,
So if the teacher would have just been like, "Screw this kid, he's argumentative," I would have learned nothing. But the fact that they were able to de-escalate because that's their job
yeah.
and give me a proper education, then I was able to fully communicate with the person I was having an issue with, and it
I
all
got you.
blows over.
It's the same shit with us and the cops, right? If that's what you're doing, because people would rather I just yell and curse them out. They just want to see that bullshit. But I'm trying to educate, and you got to communicate. In order to communicate, no one's
You
going to
have to
listen
be the
to you.
de-escalator.
Yes, exactly. To some degree, you have to play that role and give them a soft spot to land so that they feel open enough to communicate in their thoughts. So it's a dance, bro.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
what.
there's the sword and there's the shield,
Yes.
Yes.
right? There's one that's meant for aggressive actions and there's one that's meant for
At the
defending.
defense, yeah.
We are the shield and they are the sword.
We are the
And because
shield.
they're so used to only swinging,
Hey,
cutting,
Yes.
slicing, and stabbing,
hey,
they
That's
don't
all they're
even
good
understand
at.
how to block.
with what
They
Right.
don't
everybody's
understand how
doing
to
right now,
dodge
Great
and
with
analogy.
defend.
everybody's doing right now,
Great analogy.
they got sharp ass axes because the people that I'm seeing doing this right now are
Yeah.
fucking great. And
Yeah.
So all we
you
got to do is be the
two,
shield, guys.
yeah, always, yeah, it's a good idea to be the show,
We just
but
deflect and deflect and deflect.
yeah, keep moving, and that's what you got to do. But
Yeah.
anyways, I'm gonna wrap
And
this up.
de-escalate. You got to calm the sword down. We got
Right?
to make this sword understand that it's a dull rock.
Yeah,
You're
Hey,
not a sword. You're not sharp, and you're not smart, and
yes.
you're not going to puncture me.
You're right.
What you're going to
Yes.
do is you're going to shut up and listen. And that's what these cops need to figure out is that they're not there to swing and chop and slice and stab. They're there to be a shield, not a sword.
yes,
And
yeah,
that's all I want them to figure out is that they are there to defend
all right,
and protect and serve. They're not there to attack, And so somewhere in between the gray lines, they got lost and started thinking they were 300 soldiers,
You know
trying to
why?
run in. to
because
battle, but they're
people
not. They don't want to run
because
into
people
battle.
are
There's
not
not enough cops.
because their people are not educated, Ninja, and they think that they are these legendary warriors. No one takes up the shield against them because everyone's afraid. Me and you know, there is no mist, no magic with them. They are not the great warriors that we've been told that they are. But enough people still believe it. Well, we have to educate them. We're back to the same shit you just said.
And what we're
Right.
doing is we're pulling the Captain America, dude, when we turn the shield into a weapon.
Yeah.
Listen at this nigga. He's sharp today, bro.
Yep.
I'm on it. I'm on it, bro.
Oh, shit.
So
That's
guys,
what we're doing is we're turning our shield into a sword. Just like Captain America,
just
we're
like
using
Captain
our
America.
defense as a weapon, and our defense is winning. It's making change, guys. Whether nobody has to believe it. I don't care, but
Yeah.
I know because
Yeah.
I am on the phone with these fools talking to them,
well,
and the fact that this cop today that spoke with me, I'll be releasing the video tomorrow. It's 20 minutes freaking long, so it's a little bit long for my liking, but
Yeah.
I'm going to share it because this sergeant, you know, you could tell that he's been watching.
good night,
And there are officers that want to make a positive change. There are officers that want to do what's right. But
Yeah,
what I come to find from having family that was police officers and family that was military is that when a good officer tells on a bad officer, he doesn't get backup when he needs it.
Yeah.
And, you know, when a good officer tells on a bad officer, sometimes he's the first one sent into the raid and he ends up getting hit with friendly fire.
Yeah.
And so these cops,
Yes.
it's not that they're bad cops in my opinion. Like I told you earlier, Midwest, if a bad,
Yeah.
you know, there's the RAPE word. If you, whether you're RAPE in a person or you're watching someone do that, both of
Yes.
you are equally evil
Especially
in
if
my
it's
mind.
9 of y'all standing around and no one's doing nothing, right?
And
Yeah.
so if you watch a cop violate my rights and you're a cop that's there present watching it happen, to me they're both equally evil.
Yeah.
But the thing is that there's way more gradients of color there, because the thing is if the officer that's keeping his mouth shut is keeping his mouth shut so he can still get his pension and maybe go home at
Exactly.
night.
He's got to pay his fucking this and that. He needs a backup, but
He's afraid for
yes.
his family. He's afraid what they'll do to him.
Bills
He's afraid
to
he could lose his
pay.
job. You know, so
Yeah.
we got to take into account, guys, that all these people are humans and all these
And
people
overcome them. We take into account so we can put it into our planning.
Yeah.
Overcome that.
Okay. With that being said, I'm gonna wrap.
Go ahead, Midwest.
Yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. And
All right.
speaking about these guys having power, we become, you know, they say never tug on Superman's cape, but when you got the right kryptonite, use it well with the knowledge you have. Yes, I did ID in this video. I don't care what you think. With what I have done,
you did what was right, brother.
Yeah, right.
I told you.
Right. Even though what I'd done, I still open on the
You
open
didn't
the
just
case.
hand it over though. You made him threaten you with arrest. That's the whole
Rogue, Wolfie, Liberty Freak, they all would agree with you, bro.
Okay, so you know,
and like you just said about Superman,
so
something about Superman.
Yeah, I kryptonite.
Superman never put up a billboard.
That's what I did.
Superman never put up a billboard saying "back up, Superman."
Yep.
So if the cops are so good, why do they need so much propaganda asking us to back them up?
I know, right? I don't get it.
Because
they hate propaganda. They're using tax dollars to make themselves look good by buying billboards to say "back the blue."
And we're ripping those billboards down and revealing that they're lying and misspelled. So they gotta hate us, bro.
When did you ever see Superman put up a billboard saying "back me up"?
It doesn't happen, right?
If you're doing what's right, you don't need to put up a billboard. You don't need propaganda. It will naturally follow you, just like Robin Hood. You think Robin Hood had billboards up around the fucking nation saying, "Hey, I'm stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. Come back me up." No, it's called word of mouth. It's the best advertisement for any person that's an independent owner of your own business or you work for yourself. You know, word of mouth is the best advertisement.
Yes, if you've done any hustling, you know word of mouth is your best.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a former tattoo artist. I know about that. But thank you.
Go ahead, let you wrap it up, Midwest. Wrap it up, because I'm gonna cut out.
Yeah, I gotta eat this pizza before it gets cold, guys. My lady, she's sitting
Ninja,
here. She's ready to
Hey,
hang out.
Miss Ninja, how you doing?
Joe, thank you. But I did get out of my pickle that I was in with even opening up a case. So when you go out and do these audits or cop watches, you
Yeah.
know, sometimes it's a state of perception. People are going to back me up, people aren't. But at the end of the day, when you see me tomorrow or the next day, or when that video drops, I kept my ass out of trouble so I could do that next video. Because guess what? That next video, I might not be as lucky. So,
well, you might not even have been able to release that video. You might still be in jail.
You're
yeah,
damn right.
exactly.
We ready to be pleading your case right now. Hey,
Yo,
it was
I
nice,
had to download
Ninja.
that shit in 1080p, and it took me 4 hours on the shit I got. Yeah, I was doing that shit right away. But thank you guys. Ninja, take it easy, brother. I'm gonna end it here. Thank you, everybody in chat.
Much love, Midwest. Much love, everybody in chat. Let me look at the chat real quick. Let me see.
Yeah. Yeah, Desert Rose, thank you, honey. She helped me in my comments earlier. There, Ninja.
I don't even see.
South Alabama Cop Watch, thank you. Prairie, I love you, girl. D Johns is always my favorite. We got a great relationship. Thanks for being around.
Here we
I
go.
love you, girl. D Johns is always. Whoa.
Desert Rose, much love. Midwest, as always. Joe Cool. South Alabama Cop Watch, good to see you, brother. Thank you for having my back when I came out there. Prairie, D Johns, Unfiltered. Who else is in here? Mazanga. Much love,
Do me a favor.
Mazanga. News Now
You might not.
President.
Yeah, you might do me a favor. I have a friend that was fucking with me called an unknown dude. Tell him he's an asshole for fucking with Midwest.
You're a fucking asshole.
Yeah, I hope you see it. All right, go ahead, bro.
Later on, brother. Much love, world. Y'all have a blessed night, man. That was just my opinion on the situation. Know that I will be putting a video out on the situation of this discussion tonight and the next couple of days. I'm just trying to get all the information that I can, and I'm going to see if these people are going to comply with my public information request or if they're going to resist. So stay tuned, and I will be doing a follow-up video for Midwest. And thank you, Ryan, for having me on here tonight.
All right, man. I love your presence. I love everything about you. We hit it off real quick. I'm glad I got you in your life, and because of you in my videos, I tell everybody to have a blessed day because I watch your fucking videos so fucking much. So thank you.
It's a nice thing to say too. It feels good when you say "have a blessed day."
Well, because sometimes it can come off kind of condescending when you're actually being honest. So it is what it is. But anyways, I'm gonna end it up on that note. I love all you guys.
And all y'all have a blessed night. Later on, guys. Happy Easter.